Hello, class. I was asked about the worksheet 4-7 that is due this week. So I'm going to go over part of this, not all of it, just to give a quick jump start to those of you that may have a little trouble with 4-7. Okay, it says the infamous Math 130 Exam 3 taken by 226 students at Jackson College during the fall 2018 semester had a mean of approximately 61% and a standard deviation of about 22%. Let us assume the data are approximately normal. Fill in the normal curve above using the exam mean and standard deviation. Okay, first of all, we need to set some parameters up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to draw this on my own. Of course, I'm going to try and do my best. It's not exactly, no, let me try it one more time. Let's see. Maybe if I come from each side, it'll look a little, yeah, that looks a lot better. All right, so you notice here we have these little tick marks. It's 2, 4, 6. There's actually 7 of them. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then 7. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, even though this isn't shown on your worksheet, I'm going to expand these a little bit with some broken lines so you can see where I'm putting these values at. Okay, so what happens here is this is the mean value here. So it says the mean of approximately 61%. So we'll just write 61. Okay, and the standard deviation of about 22. So what that means is with the standard deviation, let me see if I can make this a little larger. Yeah, that's better. Okay, with the standard deviation, that 22% means when you're going down, it goes down by 22%. So if you subtract 22 from 61, you would get, what's that, 39? Then subtract 22 again. That will take you to what, 27? No, 17. And then if we subtract 22 again, that would take us into uncharted territory, which would be basically a -5. Now we come here, we add 22%, that'll be 83. Add another 22%, that'll be 105, and another 22%, which would be 127. So this is actually off here, but that's fine. Okay, so we have our percentages here. All right, now what we need here is the percentages on this graph here. So we know these two values here are supposed to be 34.1%. And this was in your course pack. So it's 34.1% here. And then next to that, it'll be 13.6%, 13.6%. And then next will be 2.1%, and then 2.1%. And then finally, this little area here, I'm going to draw a little arrow up here to be 0.1%, and then also 0.1%. Now, it says, let us assume the data are approximately normal. Fill in the normal curve above using the exam mean and standard deviation. We did that already. What percent of students scored below a 39%? So this is 39%, and we look at the percentages below this. So for number 2, we would do below that would be 13.6% plus 2.1% plus 0.1%. And when we add all of these together, let me see, that'll be 15.8% 8% that scored lower. Now we go here to number 3. What percent of students scored above 83%? So we'll go here. This is our 83%. And you notice here, these are the exact same values. So it'd be 13.6%, 2.1%, and 0.1%. So this also would be 15.8%. Now, number 4, how many students scored between a 39% and an 83%? So we have a 39% and an 83%. And we want to know how many students scored in between that. So we will first add up their percentages, be 34.1% and 34.1%. So that would give us 68.2%. Those are the ones that scored in between the 39 and 83. But we want an actual number here. So we go back up here to the top, and it told us that it was 226 students that took the test. So we will multiply by the 68.2%, make that a decimal, and then we will multiply this out. Now we're going to use our Desmos calculator. So we use our Desmos calculator and type in those values. We had 226 times 0.682. That'll give us 185.32, which we know will be 185, because you cannot have 0.32 of a person. So with that being stated, so to be 185 would be number 4. Now I'm going to stop there and let you all finish the rest. But as you see, this is the basic process of going through this problem. If you have any other questions, feel free to contact me. Have a great day.